Well, he's right beside the pole. See his tail?
Oh yeah, I saw that, but I didn't know buffaloes can be brown.
No, he's a rhino. I guess they can be brown.
I'm not sure.
Oops, we pulled up too close to them. I think they must be checking their email.
Rhinoceros. Rhinoceros. I'll be the rhino. See, we get a plane. What if they get a planes anyway?
It's up here at the gate.
See, we get a planes. I see it. Actually, I see this thing that says "Say we get a planes."
Well, look at the ostrich.
Say we get a planes. Wow. He traveled a long, long way.
They bite.
You told me that.
Well, they really bite.
Are we going to go to the water parks after this done?
Yeah, there's also a walking thing where you see the animals really, really close. I think it's different animals. We have to either ask or do something.
You still have that blue camera?
Yes, honey, that's the one we take swimming.
It stopped working for some reason.
It started working again.
Oh, what's this thing?
That's a floaty.
Your camera has a floaty?
Oh, another ostrich.
That one traveled like a really long way.
Yeah.
How did you cut yourself like right?
I was shaving, I cut myself.
Yeah, you always do that.
No, not every time, I don't.
You do. I don't remember exactly. What is that also eating? Sand?
No, they throw bird seed out, and then he picks it up.
And they throw bird seed everywhere?
No, they throw bird seed on these little things over there so that the animals will come up, and you can see them closer. That's how they get tame.
Yeah.
So they get used to all the cars.
Yeah, and they don't try to bite like this on your car.
Yeah, that's right.
Do ostriches even have teeth?
Well, they got like a beak teeth, but they can bite really hard.
As hard as a jaguar?
No. Oh, here's the water buffalo down here.
Yeah, one buffalo said. One buffalo's down there.
Look how big that thing is.
That's the same thing I saw.
I hope he does not charge the car.
I think that's what she's thinking of. Maybe they're tamed.
No, that's not. Well, yeah, it probably is tamed. Or else it would be charging the car.
Oh, a car. A car. Let's see if it charges that board. Probably not.
They probably feed it a lot so it stays sleepy.
Yeah. Wait, buffaloes sleep a lot?
Well, if he was hungry, he might be angry and charge cars.
Yeah.
So I bet they feed him a whole lot.
Yeah, so he doesn't charge that car. How do you know buffaloes?
Because the tape said so. The CD said so.
I didn't hear it, so...
It said sometimes they become aggressive and charge.
And sometimes when you feed them, they don't.
That's exactly right.
What is this made out of?
Plastic.
And then the inside.
Plastic.
Squishy.
It is squishy. There's more animals over there.
Oh, wait. Oh, some more buffaloes. We reached the gates.
Almost.
Reach the gates. Reach the gates. Reach the gates. Reach the gates. We already reached the gate.
We did not. The gate is up here.
That's for the animals. Yep, that's for the animals. The gate was way back there. Way back there, I meant.
Well, the other gate's way down here.
No. The other, it was up there. I know.
Look at that big dragonfly. Even the dragonflies are big in Florida.
Yeah. Every animal is big in Florida.
Yeah.
Except, of course, the tiny bugs.
The lizards are big.
Yeah. Except the bees.
Yeah.
And the flies.
Maybe.
The flies are not like this big.
No, they're not.
What if flies were like this big?
Then they would bite.
Hey, look at that ostrich.
Running. Uh-huh.
It's running across the road. This is what a cat would do.
That's exactly what a cat would do.
Would it play with this thing all time?
Or something else.
It would probably play with paper.
Oh, look. She takes the hay and throws out the hay.
Yeah, for the birds. What if birds ate hay here?
Then they probably wouldn't be birds. They would be antelope.
Antelope. And I think that animals over there. Hey, I think a couple of them are building their nest right now.
I think they are. Oh, look. There's a deer thing over there beyond the...
Yes.
Is it on this? It's on this side of the fence. What do you know?
Yeah. We already passed the gate.
We did not pass the gate. Oops.
I'm okay.
Okay. Well, they were pulling out. How about you sit in the chair instead of standing up?
I'm not sleepy.
Well, at least sit on the knees. Okay, here's the gate, and it's called the Hawangi National Park. You can push the button in just a second.
10. When I get to 0, I can
Push the button now.
10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I think it's the baby hippo's 1-year-old birthday.
Baby hippo's 1-year-old birthday. Wait. Did they say baby hippo?
Yes.
Promise?
Yep.
Is it fat?
It looks skinny. And there's zebras up here.
Where's the zebra?
Look, they got a zebra and a rhino, and somewhere there's a baby rhino.
A 1-year-old rhino.
That's a baby.
I need a 1-year-old.
The animals of the Serengeti Plains have a large territory in which to roam, so please be sure to look around carefully as you drive slowly through. In this expansive preserve are a variety of hoof
Hey, look,
animals
hey,
found
look at
among
this.
Oh.
easily identified
Those
by
are
the different
boys,
shapes
probably.
of their horns. By the way, do you know the difference between antlers and horns?
Yes, I do.
Antlers, which are typical headgear of deer, are made of bone and are shed and regrown again every year.
I know that.
Horns, which are the headgear of antelope, sheep, goats, and cattle, have a bony core with an outer covering made of keratin.
Yes, I know
That's
that.
the same protein that makes up your hair and fingernails. Horns are not shed annually and actually continue to grow throughout an animal's lifetime. Now I'll describe some of the different species to keep watch for as you continue your safari today. The eland is the largest of the African antelope species, with males reaching 6 feet at the shoulder and weighing 1,500 pounds. They have a thin orange-colored coat with a few vertical white stripes across the shoulders and sides. Both males and females have straight, screw-like horns that are often 3 feet long. A flap of skin called a dewlap hangs down at the front of the neck and bears a tuft of hair on the end of it. They are found in small herds in the open habitats of East Africa.
Baby.
Eland are easily tamed and are farmed in some parts of Africa for meat and milk.
I see the baby.
I see the baby.
It has triple the fat
Me
content
too.
It's
and
behind
twice
the daddy.
protein of the milk from a dairy cow.
Yeah. It's behind one of the...
The endangered gemsbok is a beautiful antelope with a striking black and white face mask. Both sexes have long, sharply pointed horns that can extend almost 4 feet in length. The horns can be used for protection against predators such as lions, and when lowered parallel to the ground, can be lunged at an enemy with great accuracy. Gemsbok are very swift runners and can easily outpace potential predators such as African hunting dogs. They are well adapted to living in the arid areas of southwest Africa and can go for long periods of time without
Look,
drinking.
they just scoop up the grass all day. We've never been this close to a rhino, ever.
By avoiding overexertion, resting during the hottest times of the day, and feeding at night or in the early morning hours when plants
That's only
are
like
likely to
15
contain
feet.
the most moisture.
Yeah.
Their sandy gray coat offers them
There's the
great
baby back there.
camouflage and makes them nearly invisible in their natural desert habitat.
Hey, look at that purple spot on him.
I couldn't
An
see.
unusual looking member of the antelope family is the wildebeest, also known as the gnu. They have a top-heavy appearance due to their muscular shoulders and thin legs. Their body fur is gray, marked with black stripes.
The gnu is
across
on the other
shoulders.
side.
Their horns curve out over their ears and turn sharply upward at the
Oh, I
ends.
see the new.
There's a fringe of hair on their chests, and their faces are strongly whiskered.
Yeah,
They
I see
appear
the-
to be
I
a
see
cross
the-
between a cow, a horse, and a mule, with a beard thrown in for good measure. They certainly are aggressive-looking beasts, but they go into antics when approached, dashing off and wheeling about to gaze at any intruders. In Africa, they are a favorite food source for the lion, and the young are frequently eaten by hyenas. In dry seasons, some herds migrate in tremendous numbers to reach water and fresh feeding grounds. Their reproduction is highly seasonal. All births within a herd occur mainly within a 2 to 3 week period.
Ooh.
The African Watusi is one of the oldest breeds of cattle, also known as the cattle of kings, Ankoli cattle, and royal ox.
Is that
This
the little
breed
baby
originated
there?
in eastern Africa. The various members of this breed are often named for the tribe that raises them, or are classified by the area in which they are raised. Noted for its incredibly long horns, Watusi have been known to have horns that are 8 inches in diameter and measure 8 feet from tip to tip. These huge horns act as a cooling system by circulating blood through to the ends of the horns to disperse the heat before returning it to the body. Watusi cattle were first brought into the U.S. in the early 1960s. They are now considered a valuable genetic resource that may lead to the breeding of hardier domestic cattle breeds. You should be able to spot waterbuck in this section. They have the large target-like markings on their rumps. If you look carefully, you can probably see males and females. The females have no horns, giving them a particularly gentle appearance. They have a strong musky scent, which is given off by their oily hair. The waterbuck move in
Yeah, I see
small
them.
herds in
I see
grassy
them.
or lightly wooded areas
the
of Central
boy.
Africa. They are the most water-dependent of all the antelope species, and so are never found far from the edge of a marsh or river. Female waterbuck will often attempt to conceal their newborn calves in thickets or tall grass for the first 2 to 4 weeks of life. Calves are very mobile shortly after birth, however, and often wander about on their own.
Oh, he's crossing the road.
Hey kids, are you mad about mammals? Do you rave about reptiles? Are you bonkers for birds? Then come spend some time with us this summer at Safari Day Camp. Each week-long adventure includes hands-on animal activities and behind-the-scenes tours, not to mention swimming,
never been this
arts
close
and
to a
crafts,
zebra either.
paddle boating, water play area.
Look at that, honey.
games,
He's got.
miniature golf.
He must
and
like
much,
you.
Much more. Your registration
Look
will
at
include
that.
a Safari Day Camper t-shirt, cap, and water bottle, plus all of your lunches, snacks, and craft supplies. You'll have a roaring good time. Ask for more information at the main office or check us out on the web at
He likes something on the tire.
www.lioncountrySafari.com.
Well, I don't want to smash it. There he goes.
How do you know if it's a he?
I don't really know. I guess all that matters is that they know.
Hey, that one's a boy. The white stripe.
Probably.
Now, the dark stripe is from the girl. Yeah, I see more girls than boys. A lot more girls.
Yeah.
Because I think the boys are dirtier and the girls are cleaner.
Yeah.
Because the boys are probably the one that lays in the grass.
Remember how dirty Chase would get?
Yeah.
I think they're checking their email.
Yeah, this is
But we can't get by the people, so
Hey, look, those cars.
this is probably a good time to change the battery.